Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. It's good to see you. It's Bathed. I've wanted to talk about something for quite some time, probably like over a year, and I haven't talked about it. So let's go ahead and dig in there. I want to talk about Grace Dueling. Like, I'll be on Twitch, I'll be watching streams, or just talking to people in the community, and they'll say Grace Duel is this, Grace Duel is that, with like a negative connotation. So first thing I want to say is the negative connotations for bonfire dueling came from Dark Souls 3, and the reason for that is because of Ember, and because basically when the invader invaded into Dark Souls 3, because there was Ember and because the host had twice as many heals, the host, it's not really it's not a 1v1 fight. Like, if the host is trying to fight people in Dark Souls 3, they should go to Pana. If they should go to the arena, they should try to do a fair 1v1. Ember is fine, I think, for Dark Souls 3 if they're working their way through their level. If they're just standing there trying to fight people, then yeah, Ember is a problem. So I've seen this negative connotation around Grace Dueling in Elden Ring for quite some time, and I guess I just thought that I wanted to clarify and give my opinion on it. So in Elden Ring, I think that, I'm just going to say it, I think Grace Dueling is fine if a person is unembered and they don't summon blues. And I don't see why that people are getting flack for this, and I'm not sure why people are saying, oh, that Grace Duel is this and that. It's like, a lot of these people, they didn't even play Dark Souls 3, so they don't realize how there's been a change and stuff like this. For me personally, I think Elden Ring is a beautiful game. I mean, look at it. There's so many fantastic places to go and backdrops and so many cool areas to fight in. I mean, it makes no sense to just waste all that and then just fight in like the arena or at mag or something like that, like all the time, even though that those are like really good things to do. I think if a person just goes out into the world and they want to fight at a place, then they don't ember up, or sorry, they don't great rune, they don't summon blues, and they don't heal, then it's fine, you know. But when people start summoning blues, if some people are great rune, then don't even, my opinion on that is don't even fight those people at all. Like, that, it's ridiculous how we had to deal with Ember and Dark Souls 3 for as long as we did. It shouldn't have been in the game. It's completely because people abuse it, and then now you have this great rune. It's even more powerful than Ember. Like, great rune is just way incredibly, like, too strong. There's just no reason to fight people that are runed up. If I see people that are runed up, I just leave. Like, I'm not even gonna fight them during invasions. Yeah, you go play. It's like, because if they're 20 levels higher than you and they have Godric rune, then they're 55 levels higher than you. And the matchmaking is supposed to only be within 20 levels, so it'll be like kind of fair. But at any rate, I just wanted to talk about the Grace Dueling because I see a lot of negative talk about it, and I don't really feel like there's a problem with it if people are not runed up, or they're summoning blues, or they're healing. Because if you're not doing those things, then you're given like a fair fight. I mean, other than that, yeah, maybe the area you picked is wrong and people can backpedal or run away and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of variables to this, but at the end of the day, I think Elden Ring is a beautiful game, and I think that it should be understood that going from Dark Souls 3, we got rid of Ember, and that was the main reason for that. So as long as people are doing certain things, if they just play it out, play to the death, and then they just replay, then like, it's fine. The problem is 99% of this people in this game, I see it all the time, they just don't want to lose at whatever cost it is. They're going to do absolutely whatever it takes to not die. People don't just fight to the death and then just replay like a whole bunch. Like, that's my philosophy. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, you can always play as many more times as you want. There's no reason to heal or summon blues or do any of these other things. And summoning blues to try to do 2v2s doesn't even work. Like, I've probably got way more hours in this game than any of these other people. Like, if you're a host and you get a red and you summon a blue, you're just ganking. There's the blues, it just doesn't really work out. The only way to do 2v2s in Elden Ring is stand around and wait for the second invader. And so it just doesn't work. But at any rate, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on Grace Dueling. I think it's fine in Elden Ring. I don't think there's a problem with it. I think the game is too beautiful to not fight out in the open like that. Just don't heal, don't rune up, don't summon blues. Don't be afraid to die. When you die, you could replay again as many times as you want. You'll actually get a lot better if you just play fights to the conclusion, even if you die, than running away, trying to do all these silly turn and burns and all this crazy stuff that you can't. People need to, and that's another thing people need to understand, is there is an actual place to do a 1v1 that is accepted by like the PvP community and the tournament community, and that's at Stormville Castle in the square. So, I mean, if you want to have like a real try-hard 1v1 and stuff like that, that's where you're going to want to play. And you're going to want to play in a way where, like, the running away and stuff like that, it's not going to do you any good. You might as well just play it out like it's supposed to be played. Even if you die, remember you could play again. You're only going to get better if you play it to the conclusion the way that you're supposed to, and you lose. You're going to get a lot better doing that than just, oh, I'm at a quarter life, and start running away and doing all this crazy stuff just to try to survive at all costs. Like, you're not going to develop as a PvPer that much. So at any rate, I love you guys. I appreciate you. If you have anything to say about Grace Dueling, feel free. If you disagree, that's cool. It's all right. You know, everybody has different opinions and stuff like that, and it's all right. We're just talking about stuff. For me, that's how I feel about stuff. If you have anything to say, leave a comment. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time.